In honour of this next story, Tim's teaser today, we're trying to get you to think of as many famous, either factual or fictional ships, and you've been doing great work on this. Looking forward to hearing more of your suggestions. So the reason we're talking about it, well, is this: if there is one ship that Essex identifies more with any other, it's got to be the Mayflower. The ship that took the first settlers from the UK to America in 1620 was registered in Harwich, and its captain, Christopher Jones, born in Harwich. To mark the 400th anniversary, a full replica size of the Mayflower is being built in Harwich. The chairman of the project, Tony Elliston, is in studio with us right now to tell us more about it. Tony, welcome to the programme.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
This is a really wonderful project, and I know that it's changed somewhat, but tell us more about the replica. What stage of the project are you in with that?
We're still very much at the beginning. You're quite right. It has changed. Initially, it was to be an ocean-going vessel, and when the project started in 2009, that certainly was the aim. But over recent months, it's become clear the project had run out of time to build the ocean-going vessel,
and it would have been ever so expensive to do that as well.
It would be very, very expensive, and the world's a different place now. But what was really important was to commemorate the Mayflower in Harwich, its home port. So we're looking at building a full-size replica, which will be shore-based, which isn't for 2020, it's for 2040 and beyond. So it will become we see Essex, and particularly the Tendring Peninsula, relies on tourism. And this is a way to get people into the area by having this iconic ship, literally as you go into Harwich.
Which will be incredible. And you've got some really advanced plans for what will happen inside it as well. Oh,
absolutely, yeah. We want to give people the experience of being out in the Atlantic in 1620. So using modern technology, whether that's or audio-visual, sound, or even smells, we can try and recreate.
Oh, goodness me!
Yeah,
I'll need some warning if that's going to happen.
The smells could be quite challenging.
Challenging to experience and hopefully to recreate as well.
And whether we can achieve, and we're also thinking about whether we could let people stay overnight in that in that environment, so that they can get a real experience.
And again, a massive tourist attraction for American visitors.
It is.
I mean, I know that people in Essex are aware of the Mayflower and feel connected to it to a point, but Americans, this is very much part of their story, so they want to come and they want to see, don't they?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Some research was commissioned amongst the descendant groups of the Mayflower crew passengers, that number around 30 million now, and of that group, something like 12.5, 13 million additional American visits will happen in 2020 and 2021.
Goodness me!
So we in
Essex,
is
that to Harwich?
That is to the UK.
Gotcha.
But Harwich has got the story. It's the birthplace.
The captain, absolutely. The crew. This is incredible.
Home port of the ship, and there's really lots to celebrate in Harwich about its history. It's very rich.
Tony, I've got to ask, how's the money being put together? Because in these, tough
very
times,
slowly.
How's that going?
Very slowly.
Are you funding this
new
charity? And
we have a kind of new vision, which as we've to not just build the ship, but to build a heritage centre around Harwich, because there are other things in Harwich that need flagging up and celebrating. It's a very important rail complex there, and we are just about to open a rail and transport museum. That'll be opening next month. So we're trying to build a heritage centre around the town
that celebrates all of these wonderful things.
That celebrates all of these things. Yeah, absolutely.
And so, if anyone's listening and they felt the urge, the need to help, how can they do that? Can they get involved?
We'd be delighted to hear from anybody that would like to help. We are looking for some major sponsors to be involved in what will be a centre that will be there for the next 25 years. We are looking for individuals to work with us. We're very much a volunteer-based organisation.
So you can obviously donate money, you can sponsor, but you can also just offer your time.
Oh, absolutely. And we'd be delighted to see people to join in. And there is lots to do, because we're also, apart from building the ship, we're also trying to recreate a replica of the first settlement village, so that because we've got the space to do that, and that will have. Your last callers were about housing. We're going to do some replicas of the first settlers' houses when they landed in the US.
And I mean, this I must ask, because this is a bit of history. There's a gap in my knowledge. What happened to the original Mayflower?
Nobody really knows. The indications are it was broken up after the death of the captain. I think in terms of the context of what was happening then, the Mayflower, if you like, was one of many. I was surprised to learn that there was, in 1620, around about 25 Mayflowers bobbing around the globe. This one was particular because of
the journey it made.
The journey and the destination and what came out of that. Yeah.
Okay, so Tony, please leave us with some contact details. How can people get in touch?
They can contact me. My email address is tony.elliston@harwichmayflower.com, or our general email address is info@harwichmayflower.com. That's the best way to contact us.
Brilliant. Thank you very, very much.
That's all right.
And forgive me, I think I got your name slightly wrong, so it's Tony Elliston.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies.
Elliston.
Fantastic. We're the chairman of the project, and good luck. Thank you very much for coming in and updating us.
I'd like to come back again and tell you how it's going on.
I was about to ask you to do exactly that. You're a mind reader. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Thank you again. Really appreciate it. Tony Elliston, who's the chairman of the project, looking after that the whole project to try and celebrate and create a replica Mayflower. Now, I've been to lots of tourist sites over the years, when you go on holiday, and they have these replicas, and they can be such a powerful tool, talking about having the latest tech inside the boat.